Tip number 1, portrait mode. If you're taking photos on your iPhone that look like this or like this, but you'd like to take photos that look a little like this or even like this, find yourself a non-cluttered background and place the person at a fair distance away from the background, around 1 metre. This will help to give the background a more blurry effect. Switch your phone to portrait mode. On certain iPhone models, you can adjust your aperture, meaning you can adjust how blurry or how sharp your background is. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Get down to your subject's level. You will get a much more interesting photo this way, plus your subject feels more of the frame, which is what you want when taking a portrait shot. By doing this, already your photos will look so much better. Another little tip when in portrait mode, turn your phone upside down so that the lens is close to the ground. Then use whatever is in the foreground to make your photo pop and look even more exciting, like this. Right, back to aperture. Open the Photos album, select Edit. The F aperture button on the top left hand side. You are then faced with a slider where you can adjust your aperture background. The lower the f-stop, the blurrier the background will be, and the higher the f-stop, the more in focus your background will be. Find the right aperture that suits your photo preferences, then click the done button. Tip number 2, burst mode. If you slide to the left while pressing on the shutter, this will enable burst mode. This is where the camera will take multiple photos in quick succession. It's such a brilliant feature when it comes to shooting kids, as there is usually one culprit with their eyes closed from blinking or moving around, which will result in a blurry photo. Once you have taken your photos, go to your album, you'll see burst at the top of the photo. Click select down at the bottom here, pick your favourites, and then you can bin the rest. Feature is really up to my game when it comes to taking photos of my kids, especially my 4-year-old who is constantly on the move and doesn't like to stop what he is doing to pose for a photo. Tip number 3, pano mode. Instead of taking photos that look like this, you can take photos that look like this. To do this, open up your camera app, switch to pano mode, turn your phone on its side, press the shutter button to start shooting and hold your phone as steady as you can, moving it up in a straight line along the line of your subject. Another little tip, start down low and go up high. Making use of this feature is a really simple but clever tip to up your photo game. The finished effect is really cool, it's like a fisheye effect, gives a really wide angle and makes for really creative shots. Like this. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this sort of video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!